Water is essential to any garden, and plant choices can make or break a garden and its gardener. As much as I adore lush green flower gardens, I realize my time, abilities, and resources could not possibly sustain my entire garden with these water-loving plants. And so converting the back spiral garden into a low water needs area is the wisest decision for me. Luckily, I'm no stranger to succulents and cacti. And in today's video, I'm just going to point out a few tips on planting succulents and how to identify plants that can be divided, such as a yucca. So I'll go over those with you. We'll plant up some plants today, and I'll take you over to the work table and we'll get a yucca planted in a pot. Let's get going. Whenever I'm planting plants in the ground, I make sure that I have a really big nursery container, such as this one. That way I can take out any of the natural soil, put it in the container, and I have it really handy when I need to refill around the plant that I'm putting in the ground. I also mix a good part 50-50 of natural soil and mix in some succulent soil into that to give it a little bit more nutrients. It helps the plant in its start. And with this yucca that I chose from Manny at Navarro's Mixed Nursery, I've got several plants in one container, and it's really easy to identify. Each plant has a crown and root system. Look for plants like this that you can divide, and I'm showing you right here how to divide these. Very gently, just pull the roots apart. Make sure that you don't tug at them too hard. You want to make sure that you just gently pull them apart. And I have been able to get 3 yucca plants out of this container. I could have gotten 4, but I decided to take 1 and leave 2 of the plants growing together to give it a fuller look. Yuccas are great plants. They need very little water. They're very happy to just be left alone. And so I've got these all planted up. I only have 1 left, and that's going in the container. And the great thing about having one planted in a container is that it's mobile. I can move it all around the garden wherever and however I need. So I have the dudleya planted, and next to it, the Perry agave. I've planted 3 in this area, and that's the new yucca, one of them. And I'm leaving my purple fountain grass in because it is low water needs, so it will be fine there. And I'm going to leave some of the aeoniums, but most of them are coming out. There's my other Perry's of agave. The hollyhock there is going to be moved to the front garden. The status can stay because it is a low water needs plant, believe it or not. So my plan for this area is to change that all into rock, and it'll be a darker rock that stands out against the spiral colors. So here I am planting up this yucca, and I'm just lowering that in and making sure that I don't squash the roots, just gently filling the roots, the voids between the roots, and lifting it into that container, and just little by little filling it and shaking it down so those roots get that soil all in and out of them and can settle in really good and grow nicely in the container. Now with these yuccas, just like palms, you want to make sure that the crown is above the soil line. So when you're planting this, plant it, but make sure that you don't cover the crown. Keep the crown above the soil line. Sometimes when you're planting a plant like this yucca, it can be kind of hard to keep it centered. So what I did in this case was use a short bamboo stick and inserted it in the soil gently, and then I could keep it upright where I wanted it as I placed the soil. And then you'll see me in just a minute pull that cane right out, and I'll give it a final shake, and it'll settle the soil in where the cane was. So I'm well underway in converting this into a water-wise garden. I have several plants that are ready to go in. I just need to find room for them. I need to rehome some aeoniums and other plants. Some of the lavender is going to need to go. And then I can plant some other plants in there, and I have a special cacti that I want to purchase and put in there as well. And this guy, he's going in soon. So stay tuned. I'm going to do another video when I plant these cactus in here and start getting some gravel put in. Thanks for joining me on this Waterwise Garden work day, and I will see you on the next video. See you then.